All right, in today's lesson, we're going to add fractions. So anyway, if we have a question like this, 5/7 plus 3/7, they both have the same denominators. So when we add fractions, the denominators need to be the same. Okay, they're the same. Great. Now what? What we do, the answer is also going to be over 7. The bottom stays the same, and we add the two top numbers. So 5 plus 3 is 8. Now we end up with 8 over 7. 8 over 7 is an improper fraction, and what we like to do is we like to simplify these. Yes, Kaden? Yes. So we ask ourselves, how many 7s go into 8? 1. So there's one whole, and there's one left over, because if you subtract 7 from 8, you get 1. So it's 1 and 1/7. The answer is 1 and 1/7, okay? Okay. Now, we're going to go on to the second question. The second question, the bottoms are not the same, so it's a little different. So let's take a look at what we do when the bottoms are not the same. So we have 3 and 2/5. Okay, so now the bottoms are not the same. So we have to make them the same. So when we make them the same, we're going to look at those bottom numbers. The bottom numbers are 5 and 2. Now, what we have to look for, the mathematical term, is what we have to look for is what's called the lowest common multiple, which is the smallest number that both 5 and 2 both divide into. Yes? 10. So it's 10. So we're going to change this common denominator. And here's the thing. I'll tell you a trick that always works, but it's not always the lowest one. If you're stuck, you can go 5 times 2 is 10. And in this case, it is the lowest one. But in some cases, it's not. For example, this has nothing to do with this question. But if the bottom was 6 and the bottom was 8, you could multiply these and get 48, and it would work. But 24 is the lowest number, okay? For 6 and 8. So you can always just multiply the two bottom numbers together, but it might not give you the lowest. And remember, our answers must be simplified. So if you make the numbers really big, you have to simplify them later. So in order to get 10, we multiplied 5 by 2, so we have to multiply 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times what is 10? 5. So we multiply 1 by 5. We're writing equivalent fractions. So we're writing equivalent fractions, and then we can go ahead and add them together. So, anyway, we get a 5 here. Now, remember, if we have no number here, that's a 0. So 3 plus 0 is 3. And then the bottom stays the same, so it's out of 10. 4 plus 5 is 9. So that's the answer. The answer is 3 and 9/10. Now we know we're done because if we say to ourselves, self, is there a number that divides into 9 and 10? The answer is no, because the only numbers that divide into 9 are 3 and 9, and 3 and 9 don't divide into 10. Only 2, 5, and 10 divide into 10. So 3 and 9/10 is the most simplified form of the question, and we're done. But you do need to check if your questions need to be simplified, and we need to make sure that they are. So, next question, here we go. 2 and 3/5 plus 4 and 4/5. Nice question, they're both mixed numbers. And the denominators are the same, so I saw somebody race to answer it, which is great. It's easier to do. Cool. So we can go ahead and add the big numbers together. So 2 plus 4 is 6. So we know it's going to be 6. And then we can add the fractions. So we got 3 plus 4 is 7. So it's 6 and 7 over 5. So the problem is we don't want like 7 over 5 because it's an improper fraction. So we're going to make an extra whole from this. So it's going to make one extra whole. So we add it onto this and we get 7. And when we take 5 parts away from 7 because we made an extra whole, how many are left?
2.
2. So the answer is 7 and 2/5. Here we go. So we got this question right here. And the first things first, we look at this and we see that we need a common denominator. So again, I'm going to write this out like this. What's our common denominator going to be? 15. Yep.
I'm a genius.
So how many times does 3 go into 15? Great. So we multiply top and bottom by 5. How many times does 5 go into 15? 3. So top and bottom by 3. So what's 1 times 5?
5.
Correct. And what's 3 times 3? 9. So again, now what we do is we add the whole numbers together and we add the fractions together, but separately. So 6 plus 2 is?
I know it.
8.
It's 8.
8.
30. The bottom number is 30. It's not 30. The denominator stays.
Second bit?
No bit.
Now, so now 5 plus 9 is what?
14.
14. So we get 14. Now, let me look at this. 14 over 15. That's not an improper fraction. Is there a number that divides into 14 and 15?
No.
No. So we're done.
Yay.
So the answer is 8 and 14
I
fifteenths.
have that.
Okay. 7 over 4 plus 2 and 5/8. 7 over 4 is an improper fraction. Okay, no big deal. And we have 2 and 5/8. So we need to get a common denominator. What's the common denominator? 8. So it's 8 because 4 goes into 8. Because we're picking 8, we don't have to change this fraction at all. We just have to change this one. So what do we multiply 4 by to get 8?
2.
So we multiply the top by 2 as well.
14.
So we get 14 over 8 plus 2 and 5/8. Now we can proceed as we normally might. Because this is a 0. So 0 plus 2 is 2. Okay? And it's going to look goofy, but 14 plus 5 is 19 over 8. Correct? And now what we have to say to ourselves is, how many 8s go into 19?
2.
It's 2. So we're going to take 2 wholes and add it to the 2 holes we already have. So we have how many holes altogether? 4 holes.
Why are we? Oh, because it goes into.
Now,
What?
because 8 goes into 19 twice.
And then we add the 2.
Now, if 8 goes into 19 twice, how many is left over?
2.
3.
3, because 8 times 2 is 16.
Yeah.
And 16 plus 3 is 19.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3 over 8. So it's 4 and 3/8.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
That's your answer.
Wow.
Okay? Great question. So the 3 came from this. We have 19 over 8. So how many 8s go into 19?
2.
Great. What's 8 times 2?
What?
Sorry?
19.
8 times 2.
Oh, 16.
16 plus what is 19?
3.
Why? Oh, never mind.
That's where the 3 comes in.
Why? What? That's why
Get a hold of this
19
guy.
No.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Can we do one more question, then you go?
I did it.
All right, last question. Here we go. 4 and 4/9 plus 1 and 5/6. Common denominator. What is it?
I don't know.
18.
18 is the best one for sure.
Yep, definitely.
So, how many 9s go into 18?
2.
2? How many 4? What's 4 times 2? Brilliant. How many 6s go into 18?
3.
3. What's 5 times 3?
15.
Super.
1? Oh,
So,
23.
4 plus 1 is
5.
5. And 8 plus 15 is
23.
23 over 18. And now what we're going to do is we're going to write this in its most simplified form. So, what is 5 and 23 over 18 written in its most simplified form?
you done with 5. Cool.
6.
I knew
And how
that.
many times is 5?
36.
6 and 5 over 18
Why?
because 18 goes into 23 once.
Oh.
So we add 1 to 5 to make 6. And 23 minus 18 is 5, so you have 5 left over.